Welcome back. Today we're talking about another up-and-comer, RD1 bourbon. How's it going to taste? Will it hold up to 13th Colony and other newcomers banging their way up to the top? Stay tuned. Find out. Welcome back. Like I said before, we're talking about RD1 Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, which is better known as Registered Distillery 1 in Lexington, Kentucky. Bourbon Junkies talked about the Amburana cask one, and I saw this. The MSRP for me here in Michigan was $60. I picked it up at a Total Wine. Figured, you know what? I'll get one bottle. I'll try it and see what it's like. We know that it's aged at least 4+ years in Kentucky, bottled in Kentucky with 100% Kentucky corn and local limestone well water and our sour mash. It's also non-chill filtered. The mash bill is 70% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's a cool looking bottle. The back says, "From the roots and ashes of our past. Corners of the rebirth of Lexington's first federally registered distillery, established in 1865. It's a distinction we honor and will protect. While ushering in a new era of soulful revival, dynamic curiosity, and alluring adventure, this 98 proof straight Kentucky bourbon is blue glass glory in every single pour. Hashtag blue glass glory. Blue grass glory. Say that 17 times fast. Okay, we got a little bit into the bottle, which it is a really cool looking bottle. Got a little bit into the history, like I always say. What's the juice like inside? Let's get to the first nose. Ooh, wow, that punches right up there, like a green apple and honey. It pops you. Proof being 98 proof, it's a little more proofy than your typical average bourbons like your Buffalo Traces and your 1783s. They're roughly about 90 proof. But this smells like pear and roasted nuts. I know it sounds weird. You definitely get the oakiness and a little bit of vanilla, but it's faint in the back end. See, it's light amber in color, but she's drippy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but wow, she is. Legs, it looks like it's crying. Like I said before on one of them, rain on a glass. Got a bit in the nose. Let's get into the first taste. Definitely get vanilla, like a vanilla wafer, roasted almonds. The Kentucky hug is almost non-existent, but you definitely get that 98 proof right off the first sip. I've had a little bit off it before. The glass has been out about 20-25 minutes, but that pow, it hits right up in the nasal passages. So it hits you pretty good. Back in, you get like a caramelized orange, like if you've ever had, I know this sounds weird, you put caramel on an orange piece. That's what that back end tastes like. It's not unpleasant. It's just different. This is, like I said, this is a new distillery cutting their teeth. The product isn't that bad. Let's get in for a second taste. See, now I get a herbal tea. Not like Earl Grey, but like a flowery herbal note, but like tea. You get a little bit of pepper on the back end. It's not that much. And you definitely get a ginger. The second sip was definitely a strong ginger with cinnamon note. All in all, it's not unpleasant. I would, though, for $60. Again, we've talked before, there are different bourbons you can get that don't have these really pungent notes. I would do, me personally, I'm going to try the Amburana cask, and I think there's another one, the French white oak staves. I proofed this down with a couple drops of water the first time I had it, and it really kind of took that peppery note and kind of tamped it down to more like probably a 93, 92. It made it much more easy. I bet you this would taste great in a glass with a 8-ball or a piece of ice, chunk of ice, just to kind of bring down the proof and that little harshness in the back end down. But other than that, it's not bad. I would try before you buy. You can find this, at your local bar. Get 2 fingers for $15. I would do that first, because this might be for some. Me, not really. It's not my jam. I don't like, again, like I said, I like sweet and savory. I don't like that very heavy peppery note, ginger and cinnamon on the end. My name is Brian. This is the Average Whiskey Drinker channel. Like I always say, find a bottle, open the bottle, and enjoy the bottle. because good whiskey, even from new distilleries, is always meant to be shared. Thank you so much. I will talk with you all soon.